despite how they're not connecting that way with the audience.
Yeah, and they've been subtly doing it for the last, because you say that she's the new Roman Reigns, but let's not forget she was added into the Ronda Rousey-Becky Lynch feud, even though she was completely unwelcome in that feud, because they felt like they needed some star power. Wilson Simon's a bit unrelated. How about Matt Riddle joins Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan to make Catchpoint 2.0?
Sounds pretty damn awesome. I want to see them go against each other rather than a faction, but I guess that kind of faction they would need for see the best methods.
I'd have him debut because he's got his first match on SmackDown this week. AJ Styles. Have him defeat AJ Styles with the belt. Establish the man. Don't just put him in squash matches for weeks on end and then not do anything with him, because otherwise it's just they're going to Shayna Baszler. Like, where's Shayna Baszler been? Where's Bianca Belair been?
There are only two correct answers to Matt Riddle's first opponent, and that is 3-month-long feuds with either Dolph Ziggler or Baron Corbin.
There it is. Sean Turner says, this was not the greatest match in the world. No, this is just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest match in the world. No, this is just a tribute.
How did we not make that check?
I know someone did it on our live stream reaction. We got Gloria like, oh, dang it, staring us right in the face this whole time. Alistair Gammon, I voted. #Brilliant Podcast Awards. Thank you. Thank you, Alistair. Holly Jacobs, more than me on YouTube shows. He's recorded. Look, he's going to be on the magazine show this coming Friday. Lilith. Oh, sorry, yes, Lilith. Abby says, can't wait for Lewis and Ross to take over the wrestling book.
Is this a thing now?
Well, you got Lewis on Triple Saps.
I didn't know they talked about it faking us.
During the night, voting in USA for a UK show for the UK Awards, jam that jam. Let's talk wrestling. The overlay is too much for the entire plan. It's not that big. It's still how much different than we usually have. Danny Millhouse, will your book be available on Audible? No, that's a decision for the publisher, and I think only 10 people bought it in paperback form, so I don't think we can do it. Well, either that or unless they mean
Might be the rest of me.
this book.
Oh yeah, #1 seller in wrestling on Amazon.
More overlays over now.
Just put more on top of it. General Super Chats. General Super Chats reporting in the US we are reopening our economy 4 bases in where WA, Washington. We are on phase 1.5 and people already have stopped wearing masks. How's it going to be in the UK?
I saw a tweet about coronavirus yesterday that really made me laugh at some of the stuff where it was like, we tried everything. We tried ignoring it. We tried pretending that it doesn't exist. We're out of ideas now.
To explain to you what it's like in the UK, we're currently at a phase where I can't go and see my mum and dad or having some I can't go to a theme park and fly a roller coaster. Yeah, that's where it's simple.
The rules are very simple. I'm not allowed to see my mum and dad, but I can hire my mum to be a cleaner, and then she can come over and then I can see her.
It's clear as day. That is just the US right now. I live in Georgia, and we pulled back all social distancing despite hitting 1,000 new cases a day. Hate it. It's not looking good over there. Record number of people.
Particularly in Florida.
You mean the rock that pushed ahead against scientific opinion? Well, it knew that. The problem with the US is many people are already concerned that affects them personally, or they know something. I would say that's not just a US concern, it's just a person issue, it's a humanity issue.
Yeah, I think that's just one of the actually started saying, like, the word is rare because you know only affects people over 70. It's like, I think you kind of missed the point.
Dar Train 24. I've been down for a long time and you helped me stay afloat. I'm finally taking some steps to get the help I need. Swag Nation. Well done, Dar Train. That's, hopefully the help's working out. Everyone should learn from Dar Train's example. If you are down and it gets a bit tough out there, and God knows it is, then there is no shame. In fact, very courageous to search for help. Do that by going to wrestletalk.com, support WrestleTalk's Chums page, where there's loads of links to mental health charities all over the world. Get in touch with them. And last minute super chats, Timothy 80. I like Samoa Joe talking about you mighty ninjas.
That's how he disappeared for a little while in TV. It's a true Vince Russo storyline, if ever there was one. He got kidnapped by ninjas and came back with a penis frog in his face. He tried to kill Scott Steiner.
And Lynn Bell, haven't watched anything WWE since WrestleMania, only watched your reviews. After this, I've never been so happy to quit WWE. You guys are so awesome at what you do, you really don't need to watch.
Vince and Pritchard will be very unhappy to hear about that because they need good news for that investors' call.
We watch it so you guys don't have to, but please do keep watching us. And you can do that by clicking the videos that have just appeared on the screen right now. Go and watch my WrestleTalk news video from earlier today with all the news there. And go over to WrestleTalk.com and check out our exclusives, follow the backstage notes and more. Yes, and also go and vote for us in the British Podcast Awards. I've been Ollie Davis, this has been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling. Bye!
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 Good evening and welcome to Quizlemania 11 Out of Control, the showcase of the immorons, the greatest spectacle in all of sports infotainment. I am Adam Bigelow Longhead, and I will be your host of Lawrence Taylor May Wrestling Quiz. For contestants, it really runs on diesel power, and the show-stopping Quizlemania Trophy. Now, you all feel free to play along at home, and if you do want to drop some money in a super chat, I'll only be reading out super chat of $5 or more, but we truly appreciate everything we're sent. Thank you so much. So, without further ado, let's meet our Quizlemania contestants for this week. Now, first up was supposed to be Pete, but actually just before the show began, he has run into, he has no Wi-Fi, so he is trying to get that sorted, so it looks like we're not going to have a seat for this week, so instead we scrambled around and we actually managed to find some of the fans in the chat who wanted to get on with the name for a long time. We know he has been dying to get on with it. It is the host over at WrestleTalk Interviews. Make sure you smash that subscribe button to WrestleTalk Interviews. It's Louis Danko. Hey Louis, welcome to Romania.
Okay, we got your comments, we read your tweet, we did the YouTube chat, and okay.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, Louis. Hey, you're working.
Hey, yeah! Finally, literally just managed to get him up just now, so...
Oh my god.
Okay, don't worry about it, Louis. Thanks for listening, mate.
I thought the whole show was going to be ruined. Right, cheers, Louis. That's who
That was it. Yeah, Louis.
Okay, so welcome to the show.
Thanks, mate.
Ollie has lost 5 Quizlemanias, obviously. You lost 3. So you are racing to the bottom. What is your strategy for getting that big 0-5?
Well, for getting the big 0-5, I think what I really need to do is just continue what I've been doing, which is not knowing that much about wrestling, pretending I do, and then just winging it when I'm actually on the show. That generally seems to work so far.
Cool. Well, best of luck to you, Pete. I say again, it's really great to have you on the show because I was we were a little, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I do anything to be back in time, so, you know.
Exactly. Thanks so much, Pete. Oh, thank the Lord. Awesome. So, next up is the first of our special guests. He is a YouTuber famous for being disturbingly good at video games. It is Grand Pooh Bear. Welcome to the show.
I like that little, bottom third you got there. there for me. I greatly appreciate being here. Also, I just want to say, like, thank God he got his Wi-Fi working because just looking at Louis, I knew he was a jabroni and didn't want him in there. Louis was his name? Louis,
I think. Louis Danger, I believe is how you pronounce his name. But yeah, so you're here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Happy to be here.
What's the greatest, in your opinion, wrestling video game?
The greatest wrestling video game, in my opinion. A lot of people are gonna say No Mercy, but you know, in my opinion, I actually like WCW NWO Revenge, which would be 2 games in front of that, from the AKI engine, if you will. I just like, it was the first game that really had like the entrances and the brawls coming in, like people breaking through and you know, interrupting a match. It was just a beautiful, perfect wrestling game in my opinion. Also, right before the deep dive of WCW still.
Yeah, that was the first game I actually played, a wrestling game on the PS4 was NWO Revenge. So my favourite wrestler, actually, I didn't know anything about WCW. I'm a huge WWF fan. My favourite wrestler to play on that game was literally Eric Bischoff. I thought he was so good. Like, he came out with the martial arts thing and he did those kicks. Like, he couldn't grab it.
He couldn't grab it, yeah.
So I thought, wow, this guy must be like the greatest wrestler of all time. I had to think about doing something like the track. Anyway,
that's fair because I used a lot of play share on there, so that was my go-to. He had the kicks and the belly all at one time.
Awesome. Mine was your favorite fast food franchise.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, very good. And you are out. So, have a great show. Next up, he's interviewed every single wrestler breathing. It's the most handsome man in wrestling journalism. It's Chris Van Fleet. Hello, Chris.
What's going on? I feel like I finally made it by being on here, so thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. I can't help but notice your ends there in the background. Just kind of nice slapping it out.
We're in the shot here. There we go. All 4 of them are there now.
Slapping it out on the table straight away. That's what we like to see. The true successor to Sean of Sam. Other than appearing on WrestleMania, what's your favorite wrestling memory?
Wow, this is it right now. If I had it to be distant second, he'd be sitting in the 16th row at WrestleMania 18. Rock versus Hogan. I was going in there, fully planning to cheer for The Rock. But of course, I have cheered.
Yes, you're responsible for the WWE Championship reign.
It's all me. Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. What is your favorite fast food franchise?
I don't want to sound like I'm copying the answer, but I'm going to go with In-N-Out because it is the greatest burger in America. And I'm not even American.
Wow, that's a strong word. Do you order on the secret menu?
I know the secret menu exists, but I just go in and I get a double, and that makes me happy.
Yeah,
Have you ever had In-N-Out, by the way?
I have. So I was.
Okay, thank God.
I drove across the states for 1 month. It was a glorious month, and we made sure that when we were in California, we got an In-N-Out burger. We had a double. I was tempted to just like sneak back on the secret menu. You can just sort of go as big as you want, right? Yeah, something crazy like that.
Well, WrestleMania next year, I'll be in LA, you'll be in LA, so In-N-Out on me.
Fantastic, I'll hold you to it. Have a great show, thanks for being here. All right, and finally, he is your reigning, defending, Quizlemania heavyweight champion of the world. It's Luke Owen.
Hello.
Hi Luke, good to see you.
It's good to see you, Adam, for the 3rd or 4th time today. But it's just nice to always see you, man.
Yeah, it feels like it's every day. It feels like every day.
Yeah, even on Sundays when neither of us are working, it still feels like that way.
So this is your 10th Quizlemania. Obviously it's my 11th. I'm here every single week. Obviously, like, if you don't mind getting real for a second, can we get real?
Yeah, oh absolutely.
So obviously Quizlemania is causing huge problems at home for you. I don't want to use the term on the rocks, but I just have. So obviously, like, you are addicted to this. We know this. We've seen this from your wrestlers over the years. Are you even tempted to throw today's game to get a week off next week?
Adam, my my marriage is everything to me. My wife is the most important person in this world to me. But I am the people's champion. I cannot let the people down. Well, I'm not throwing anything.
That's really good to hear, man.
I'm proud of you. Apart from my back from this chair, because the chair that we have in this office was designed to look nice, not support someone's back to work in for 12 weeks.
Delightful chair banter. Right, so I'm going to welcome back every single member of the team, and we are going to start this with race 2 with The Price is Shite. So, the way this game works is I am going to show you a terrible piece of wrestling merchandise you can buy online. I'm going to ask you for a value in dollars. The closest, without going over the prices of the rules, get 1 point. Simple as that. So we're going to start with the first item for the doctor, which is this. It's the WWF Wrestling Superstars board game. Huge fan of board game. Over here. As well. It was put out in 1985. Any questions about that? This is from eBay. Any further questions about the product?
Is it all didn't come with it?
Hogan does come with it. I feel like lower its valuation. It's going to lower the cost quite considerably.
In American dollars.
American dollars.
Is it boxed and
It's boxed, and it is missing the Hogan standee.
Oh, man.
Quite literally Hogan. Hogan also is evidently worn out. He's not showing up to work. Right, so so while you guys are writing down, I'm going to pin through a few super chats. We have a £100 super chat here from Oliver Webb saying, it's my birthday. First time not going to be able to watch live, but I'm spending time with the family. Best of luck to everyone's favourite interviewer, CBV. Maybe Lompier can be your next guest. Don't forget to jam that jam, lads. Enjoy. I will certainly be up for that. Blaze DMP says, hey, how are y'all doing today? I would like to see Luke retain, but let's go Chris back, please. And mine was a lovely time chatting and chatting with the boys. Go CBV. Help Luke out next Wednesday on with his run. Vague goals. Yeah, vague results. I'm wearing that shirt. Wow. Oh my god, it's Inception. Just in case, by the way,
you have just reminded me as well, sorry, I thought that you just might be the conversation issue with me quite satisfying because every time people like, use my person in the news or in a news episode, you would correct me on how to pronounce this surname. So I would pronounce it differently every single time. I had it right every first time out. I was like, it's Chris Van Fleet. And I was like, no, it's Chris Van Fleet. And I was like, oh, right, sorry, I got it wrong. So I was like, it's Chris Van Fleet. It was like, no, you idiot, it's Chris Van Fleet. It went on for a while.
Alright, so we are going to start with Chris Van Fleet. What happens now? There we go.
I'm going to say that's worth 65 big ones.
$65. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that I accidentally flashed up $70 earlier. Very
Well, if that's true, I'm screwed because I went very much cheaper. I went $17.99.
$17.99. Grab that.
I went for $31.28, but I would love to change it to $69.69.
I'm going to put $30.99.
$30.99. So $30.99. What was your grab for that?
$31.28.
$31.28. What's yours? Very, very nice. Straight out in first place.
I gotta give it an extra $1 too.
Alright, so next up, these are a pair of tights worn by Sabu during the match when he broke his neck.
Yeah.
That is the actual picture used in this thing. I'm not being ghoulish. It was a match versus Chris Benoit and yeah, he broke his neck in these tights. His tights there are for sale. How much do you think they're worth? Enzo Smith says, oh, let's get ready for jamming. Better watch out for the Omni Flare. She swipes her time away to lovely jam. This is good luck, it was a great show. And I was not only shocked to see the Avalon do it, in fact, it calls him the best jobber ever. It's great. Hashtag jam. And jobber, not JJ. Yes, the Avalon is not the greatest jobber. I'm the best jobber in the world. No source you want to give hand with the heat. Hashtag I love you. Hashtag jam. Hashtag red. That red. By the way, to our special guest, in case you are wondering what jam that jam is all about and how to become a catchphrase for this mania, is because we're doing a round called the Weakest Ink, where we talk about wrestlers' terrible tattoos, and I showed this picture of Hulk Hogan's forearm, which says, I am that I am, but it says, jam that jam. Jam that jam, everybody. I want that tattoo. Genuinely keep the fans asking us to get a jam that jam. That's one of my hobbies. That's a show day here, so let's...
If Luke wins 5 straight, he's got to do it.
It won't be my terrible tattoo.
Alright, Luke, let's start with you. How much for Samu's death pants?
Oh, you are going to see some working out here. I've written 900, then crossed it out, we got the 850, then crossed that out again, we got the 900 again.
Nice. It's nice to see your returns. Almost like correctly then.
I went $108 per game.
$8 makes sense.
I went for 135 50.
135, 50, and Chris.
Oh my God, those photos were so terrible. They've got 209 injury news.
Nice. Alright, so it turns out that these pants, as worn by Samuel, when he had a healthy neck, and I'm sure they're on their birth. $912. Luke, you are on point tonight. Alright, wow.
And that is because I have been burned before by worn gear where I have gone too low, and it turns out that it's way higher.
Also, he nearly died, didn't he? So, yeah.
Wrestling history, man.
And for the count for the collar.
Apparently. Oh, I wonder what they smell like. Exactly. So, next up, it is Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Griddle. Now you can grill every meal to perfection. Look how happy he is. So there you go, the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Grill. It does not, it is a sealed box. It does not actually, is it sealed? No, it is used. It's used. It does not come with Hulk Hogan. Jordan King says, first time, can't wait for the lovely times. Boys, laugh like no one is watching. Look after yourselves and each other. And say my name, baby. I see Naomi says, possible to get a signed copy of Luke's book. Luke, is that possible?
I don't think it is.
Thanks for that.
It's only because I don't have any copies of it myself that I can sign and send out. I've actually sold out
We're all flexing tonight. Very good.
and there is also, I don't think it's available in many shops anymore either, because the value for it was so low that the shops just sent it back to my publisher. I was being sent residual checks for minus $20.
That's incredible. Right, the Hogan Ultimate Grill. Do spell the word ultimate there. Chris, how much do you pay for the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Grill?
Well, because it's ultimate, I'm going to go with $39.99.
$39.99.
I'm taking the punt. I'm hoping that this is the answer that you flashed up earlier. I'm going for $70.
Oh, I see. Very smart. Very smart. Grab with that.
I'm going for $13.69.
Nice. $13.69. And Luke?
I can almost buy one. Actually, I need a couple more residual checks, but $25.
$25. Oh, Hulk Hogan. And because you all go off, I actually not sure who won. Who put the highest crowd?
I
I won't buy the rules.
72 pieces though.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing this is official TNA merchandise.
Thomas DeGray says, hey Chris, are there any AEW wrestling personnel that are watching this episode of WrestleMania? If so, tell them to jam that jam.
I don't know, but jam that jam.
Jam that jam. Virgil Namoto says, thoughts on H2K? I'm not sure.
I think he's good.
Okay. Thanks for the game as always. WrestleMania is one of the things I look forward to every week. I am a jam. That's I am. Very good. And Jordan King says, wishes Earth, that wishes Ugh, that was hard to say. Alright, so let's start with Luke, the bootleg TNA pump.
$15.99.
$15.99 for Uber.
$31.22.
$31.22. Pete.
Ever so slightly higher with $32.99.
$32.99. And
Well, because it's such a rare item. I mean, American people remember John Cena's time in TNA wrestling. I'm going to go with $68.
Okay. The puzzle goes for a wonderful $29. Cents. So did everyone go underneath that?
Yes, I did.
Well done.
60X.
Yes, so that is the other points for Luke. And finally, oh gross, it's a Mr. Ass, 24 carat ass. Will Hate says, go Pete, I know it's a lost cause, but I'm with you, buddy. Luke, what do you think has gone better on Davies' WrestleMania performances or Keith and Kerry's
Really great. We wanted to do some work together, and so we hyped up that he was going to debut on the channel, and he was going to tell a wrestling story of the week through the medium of dance, and it was the most disliked video we've ever posted on the channel. And so, because we're men of the people, we were like, well, I guess we're not working with Keith now. That's such a shame, because he's such a nice guy.
Toronto Hockey says he had the longest interest in WWE other than The Undertaker. That's a good question.
Triple H for WrestleMania, very well done.
Yeah, Kerry was fairly long, but like that's it at NXT around sure. Right, so
Official WWE merchandise, this shirt.
this is from eBay.com.
So, but is it like the hat thing that we
I think this was an official, this was one of their, I mean, they go out some great crowds for sure. Remember the ones with t-shirts and stuff on the back? Like, it's incredible. They do. China. And I believe on about the back row with it. Classic opening, classic. Alright, Chris, let's start with you.
I'm going to go with $39.
$39 hairs, Pete.
Who would want to buy this? I've got $13.99.
$30.99, Grand Pooh
I'm gonna go with t-shirts, $24, so I'm going 23.42.
23.42, and Luke.
I know, but remember the $70 thing.
What if that was a red herring though?
Yeah, it was. Yep, so in trying to bring Louis on, I accidentally flashed up one of the answers. It was this one. Luke met the game, didn't realise this was the only one left. Very, very good. I'm a terrible host, but I do blame Louis. So I will be pushing back his debut on the channel by one more week as punishment. Cool, so that is the end of the first round. Let's see the current score. 4 Emmys, but no points. It's Chris Van Vliet in last place with 0. In joint second place, it's Graham Poohbear and Pete with 5. And in first place with 15 points, your reigning defending WrestleMania champion, Luke Owen. But as we know, this is the first round. It is all still to play for. Next up, we have a round, folks. It is Emojinius.
Oh my god.
My Photoshop skills, how they in this round, I will be showing you a series of emojis, and you have to decipher the emojis to tell me which wrestler I'm talking about. Sounds very simple. If you get it right, you get 3 points. There's 10 questions in this round. The round total 30 points. So yes, we're going to start with this right here. What is this? H3 I love how we have the reigning champion and 2 special guests, and then he's just there. Hashtag jam and jam. So jam. And you've got to look at it. They can start in their first chronological order. Already Aragonda says, it's lovely fun. Always quick question. When you slip that, read back. Oh, we would love to have them start back. Truly amazing. Only great. Ben Isaac says, when he goes into the New Day podcast this week, I was sobbing that they reposted the entire video on YouTube. I've seen certain bits of it, and I'm so glad that they have that conversation. Right, so let's start with HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Graham Poohbear.
I also said HBK.
HBK, Pete.
Around the whole name, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, bonus points for you. Heartbreak Kid. Very, very good. It was indeed HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I got a point!
Okay, 3 points for everyone. Everyone is on the scoreboard. Next up is this. Ryan Alexander Music says, Chris Van Vliet is Canada's greatest addition to wrestling on YouTube. Jam that jam, homie. Eternal Blue says, thank you to all of you for keeping going. Keep it fun in the wrestling game sphere that working for God. Stay safe, BLM. Roger Acevedo said, Luke, what is your favourite video game of all time?
Quackshot.
Yeah, possibly Quackshot? The DuckTales Mega Drive game?
So the NES one is an absolutely banging game. Yeah, Quackshot is legit one of my favourite games of all time. I'm actually just looking at my copy of it on my desk now. Yeah, I'm going to get Quackshot.
Nice.
I knew it.
I like it. And Ryan Spice says, Doom Patrol on HBO Max is the greatest show of all time. Everyone should watch it. But anyway, or outside.
I've just finished season 1 of Queer Eye, so I need something to watch now.
Oh yeah. Alright, so first of all, let's start with Chris. Who do you think that is?
I'm gonna go with Hangman Adam Page.
Page. Pete.
Yeah, not too long. I don't know if both of them are right. I have gone for one of the dead ones, but the other one's correct. I've also gone for Adam Page. I've also got Traveling Wall. Technically, they won't be right.
I'm gonna go with Adam Page.
Yeah, absolutely. That was Hangman Adam Page. Is this you know? Next up, yes. Ben Mendes said, shout out to Monty John. You, the UGC legend, say first time being able to watch this live, love my stuff. And I love it all, especially the support that I'm talking about. Jam that jam, this is the first time I'm watching live YouTube with Bob, and this is the rest of my podcast. Great, well, I'm glad people listen to my podcast. Clay Tyler says, thank you for your show last week. I'm glad my back on music for this. Look at store with me, you are absolutely please do keep up with those check out the main intent. They are still in this room. Still very Private Wire says, Jam, lads, thank you for all the lots every Wednesday. Keep my spirits up. Can't wait to see Luke take home the trophy again today. Let's see if that is the case. Luke, what have you got? Okay, no, Trainer baby. Trainer baby. Very, very good. No ground through then.
I had kick baby, so
Kick baby. Heat.
Sneaker kid.
Sneaker kid.
Sneaker Kid is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I'm gonna say it wasn't mine.
Oh. Very. How did you get? Yay.
Yeah.
Get that nice. Yes, absolutely. Well done, Chris Van Fleet.
Well, it's focusing more on the shoe and less of the act of kicking.
Well, I'm glad that they're not all negative. Right, next up, speaking of RL, someone get the entire glasses. Rangers, Mayhem says, I will cheer on Luke there. The guy who volunteers to take shots from Tyler Breeze, Sean Spears, and their students. Let's go, CBV. That's a brilliant video, by the way. Everyone go to Chris Van channel and watch him. Watch him get chopped bloody. That was like, my favourite bit was just when Tyler Breeze said, I'm not very good at shots. And then all the and finally, Jordan King says, Pete didn't screw Louis. Louis screwed Louis. Absolutely he did. Pete, let's start with you, in fact. Who do you got?
I've gone for Chili McCree's himself.
Very good. Grab there.
I also went with Texas Rattlesnake. So cool.
What? Luke, the host of the greatest TV show of all time, Steve Austin.
Absolutely, and Chris Hadley.
And the $6 million man as well here.
Very, very good. It was indeed Stone Cold Steve Austin. He likes beer and snakes.
Catch you down the road.
Right, next up, who's this? Alright, Peter Atkinson says, wow, Grand Blue Bear on Wrestle Talk, the most ambitious crossover of my wrestling and speedrunning interest. Shout out to Simple No Flips, Just Fists, hashtag jam, that jam. Dylan from Cork says, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. It's the most wonderful time of the week. Big welcome to the guests. I absolutely adore your interviews, Chris. McKay says, remind that the old Dutch wanted to get plastic surgery to get titties in the 90s. That is true. And Chris Henderson says, thanks again for the quiz, boys. Always a great laugh. Who do you think is the best ever British wrestler? I'm gonna have to go with Lionheart. Oh, that's hard.
Doug Williams.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, in terms of the performer and I grew up loving watching. It's hard to vote against William Regal for me. Super technical wrestler, but one of the great comedic performers. How about you guys?
Greatest British wrestler?
Yeah, greatest British wrestler of the Brits.
Of the Brits.
I'm gonna go with William Regal.
Nice.
But see, you guys have already said that, so if I say that, I look just like that.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with Zack Sabre. Incredibly technical, always puts on great stupendous.
I mean, also very, very lovely. He calls everyone darling. That lovely, wonderful man. I wish I had some children to watch. My tiny mind watching wrestle down in Portsmouth. Dude's amazing. And I'd be remiss to not say well on Spread, obviously.
That's so easy. Just so many. Alright, Luke, here we go. $1 million princess. Nice.
I said Sasha Banks, but
For Stephanie McMahon,
and Chris.
I'm gonna guess each one of those money bags was $100, so the $700 princess.
Very good. Like I said, that is 3 across the board. Marvellous. Alright, so next up. But that wasn't 3s across the board.
I missed it. I missed it.
Thank you, Chris, for keeping me on the side.
I still want to become last because of these 3 points.
Alright, next up is this. Alright, so here is Dangerous says, first donation received at 1943 in Cleveland, Chris. Team Van Fleet. Alec Nichols said, normally I donate $10, but the same time I wanted the new Jam That Jam shirt. It is the Jam That Jam shirt, Wrestle Talk merch. There's also SRS in the fast. David started on DMs. Then Titus under the ring and greatest Royal Rumble. Alright, Luke, who have you got?
He is the singer of one of the greatest songs ever. Put a little ass on it. Ricochet.
DJ, grab who there?
I also have
Lakesh.
Rikishi.
Rikishi and Chris Van Vliet.
I did it for the rock.
Very, very good. Well done. That is threes across the board. There he is. And the previous super chat said he still had no eyebrows. Rikishi has a big bum. The MVP of Quizmaker X is ready to start. Alright, next up.
Also, I do have eyebrows. They're growing back, okay?
Next up. Alright, Krista. So, Donald Trump, I'm so sorry. Will we get to see Chris Van Vliet's spot? I leave that up to Chris Van Vliet.
He wasn't really good for it, so...
Damn!
Helen Van Vliet is very sweet.
Sustained. Mike Nichols says, Adam, can we have a tag team edition of Aerosmith versus Dragon Raw versus W3 versus SRS and David Stars? Well, Aaron Ramon says, when are you going to sit down with the hottest upcoming star in all of independent wrestling? David Stars. Well, Smash Live, everything fast food, jam that in and out. Jam. Alright, Chris Van Vliet, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with the country of China.
Very, very good. Alright, Pete.
I feel like such an idiot now. It's really obvious. I don't have anything. I had it complete my mind. I was like, who's Chinese? That's the thing. I just had it complete my mind. I got like, now I'm in Chinese flag or something. Like, what's going on?
I'm glad you got that.
When you showed that one, I was like, oh, they're really stretching for ideas.
Alright, next up. This one. Alicia Clevier says, greetings from Arizona. Love this show. I tune in every week. Just graduated, so that's exciting. Very excited to see you, Chris Van Vliet. Love the interview. Damn, God, love this. Good luck to all. I would have played only grabbed one from us. I've got to be the team around you there.
Hey, let's go.
Gareth Range says, we need justice for Louis. Louis needs to be up on the stream. Dummy. Jumper.JJ496 never did his report. Anti-Am says, we want Louis the day to dangle. He was robbed after Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez come on. And that's enough of that. So let's start with Chris Van Vliet. Who have you got? Woo! Very, very good.
I like what you did with the wheel and deal in there.
Thank you. Pete?
How can I get this one in? Got the second and not get the last one? Yeah, I got the first.
Very nice. Grab who there?
I too went for Ric
Very nice. And
The Consortium was me. Ric Flair.
it was indeed the limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing son of a gun, Ric Flair. There he is. Next up, maybe I need to make this round harder next time. Hey, we're all having fun. It's good to see the point. John Leslie Ruby says, love the middle and I'm donating 3 of my subscribe channel representing yeah, those homie points poo. Keith Below says, more annoying booking 2011 Super CEO or 2020 on the flag. Also, thank you for all the entertainment provided for the information. Jam. And Teague Seneca says, Adam, can you rebook Game of Thrones Season 8? Oh no. Flybird 78 says, nice. Hashtag
That's not ever make me through. Yeah, it's keep rolling, etc. Undertaker.
good? Pretty bad.
Yes, I put the American Badass version of it.
I'll accept Undertaker.
Damn. Make me famous.
There it is. Chris Murphy.
This is my yard.
Very good. Alright, so please across the board. That was an easy round. Oh, wait, hang on. There's one left. Optimus Provost says CBB looks like the evolved form of SRS. Hashtag jam. The question is, are you a Raichu or a Pikachu? Can we find a more buffer handsome version of Chris Murphy? While Antonio says thank you, Louis. Thank you, Frankie. This was probably the greatest moment of my life. I've been so happy in quite Joshua Chester says, shout out to you guys for the great show. Thanks so much. Rose and Red. Dominic Cummings is a liar. If Kane doesn't win the fight, he will set himself on fire.
This is tough, because this could go any way. I mean, at first I thought those were John Cena's jorts, but I'm gonna go with Leva Bates, Blue Pants.
Blue Pants, nice. Pete?
I've also gone the same way, blue pants for this
Blue
one.
Pants.
See, I went with John Cena because you can't see it. They're not doing it.
Very good. Alright, so, scores after that round. In last place with 26 is Round. In third place with 29 is Pete. In second place with 30 is Chris Van Vliet.
What the hell?
Luke is in first place with 42, but it's getting tight back there. Alright, so moving on to our next round. You thought that one was too easy, don't worry. This one will be fun. It is That's this round is all about understanding a wrestler. What you have to do is answer yes or no. So you'll ask me yes or no questions about that wrestler to try to work out because you start at 20 points. Every question you ask, not including a right answer, will take 1 point away from you. So it's 20 questions. Once your 20th question is asked, then you leave with nothing. Luke once got, I think you still have the highest score in this round. You got 16 points once, I think.
I believe it was 17.
Oh, heady days. Alright, so I am going to just quickly get out the Wikipedia page of the first person because that is you, Luke. Step up to the plate. Yes. There we go. He is.
Oh, man.
So bad at this. How am I getting worse? Right, your wrestler is ready. Let me start our fantastic, inexpensive electronic timer. You have 20 points, Luke. You may ask your first question now.
Is it Sid?
It is not Sid.
Oh,
One of these days,
Jesus
one of these
Christ.
days it's gonna be Sid. Okay, is this, I know it's a man, thanks. You can actually, do you know what, actually go on to deduct the points for that question as well.
That's great, great.
Wow. Does this
I think you should give us all a point for that.
Does this man work for WWE?
Yes.
Has this man previously been WWE champion?
Yes.
Has this man previously been WWE champion in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Is this man Drew McIntyre?
No.
Is this man Brock Lesnar?
No.
Is this man Kofi Kingston?
Yes, it is Kofi Kingston. Very, very good. Very good. On with his WWE Championship. Holy moly. That is points right there. Okay, well done, Luke. Goodness me, it normally goes longer than that.
he had a go.
Alright, next up is going to be let me get your information. Ready to go, you may ask your first question whenever you are ready.
Has he been WWE champion?
Yes.
Has he been WWE champion the last 5 years? I'm totally still Luke's game here.
No.
No.
No, it can't be.
He is current active wrestler.
No.
He's wrestling during the Attitude Era.
Yes.
Did he wrestle for... Did he... Was he part of... There's a lot of ways to go now, man. I could have got Kofi Kingston to it. Oh.
You only got 16 contestants.
Yeah, has he ever main evented a WrestleMania? Okay. That makes it harder. Did he... Was he WWE champion during that?
Yes.
He's never main evented for WrestleMania. Oh, I think he knows this already.
He thinks he knows that, I think.
I've got a name in my head anyway.
Is it Vince McMahon?
It is not Vince McMahon. Good guess, though.
Have they ever been the leader of the faction? Oh my god. Right.
No.
Yeah. But later on, though, you know, I'm sure you like sticking to this. Did they wrestle? Have they ever been a commentator?
Ooh, the tension's thick. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a hard round.
You're doing great.
are they alive? Problem is that we're like struggling to remember any other champions besides it's obvious.
Just as soon as you're in the hot seat, your brain empties.
Yeah. Have they wrestled a match in the last 365 days?
Let me just scroll up here.
Oh.
No, I don't know. No. No. Although, no.
Although it's close.
So I'll explain where I'm hemming and hawing, but I'm officially saying no.
Okay.
So he technically won the 24/7 title.
That's fair.
So I guess that was a match, but officially no, his last one was at...
That was the perfect answer for that.
Nicely done. Alright, it is Seth Rollins with a haircut up next. Chris, coming up. You must have had that before, right?
Oh, every time I post a photo now that I have a beard. Yeah.
So good. Look, let me just get your person's Wikipedia page. I am ready to go. Stumpy.
Is it a man?
Yes.
Are they currently employed by WWE?
No.
Are they currently employed by AEW?
No.
Were they previously a WWE superstar?
Yes.
Okay, alright. That's pretty fun. I like it. Yeah, there we go. Because you gotta go from broad down to narrow, right?
Right.
Have they been employed by WWE in the last 5 years? The last 10 years?
Like, employed, when you say employed, what do you mean?
Okay, have they wrestled in the last 10 years? For WWE?
No. Okay.
Were they part of the Attitude Era?
Yeah.
The way you answered that gave me more like that was more questions than answers. The way you answered that.
Hang on a second. Yeah, okay. Because I know that everyone goes by stuff differently. Officially, no. But I would argue something yes, but officially no. That helps, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Good question, Chris. Are they known for being a tag team wrestler?
No.
Was this man